They really gave Kevin O'Leary the hardest line in cinema history, huh? The hardest line ever conceived in a single movie ever released? Magress, the review's coming. I just had a rough morning, to be honest. I didn't have time to write my thoughts on Marty Supreme because my thoughts are masturbatory and too long, unfortunately. But we'll get there tonight, maybe, or maybe on, I don't know, maybe on Friday. We'll see when we can squeeze it in. Kevin O'Leary is perhaps I was going to say the worst human being on the planet, but no, he's not the worst human being on the planet. But he's he would probably be in the bottom 10,000, which when you consider that there's 7 billion people on Earth is like, you're in pretty esteemed company at that point. But I do also want to say that he's absolutely awesome in the movie. And if this clip somehow gets to him, fuck it, bro. He deserved it. He was great in the movie. I'm sorry to say. And you can cope and say it's because he didn't have to act. He just had to be himself, but it doesn't matter, bro. He fucking did it. That's not even coping. That's just seething. You just called him a bottom 10,000 human? Yes, I believe it. But he was incredible in the movie. He was awesome in the movie. 1 month later, he said people don't care about the Epstein files. Okay, yeah, obviously, like I'm telling you, he's a piece of garbage. He's obviously a piece of garbage. One of the worst living Canadians, without a doubt, in my opinion. But homie can act. At least he played the role. Let me put it that way. What'd you think of Gwyneth? I thought she did a great job. I'm not fucking with Gwyneth Paltrow either. She's not quite in the Kevin O'Leary basement, but she's not my favorite. Let's put it that way. But I thought she did a great job. My sleep score for last night was 29. Dr. Bananas 474. I'm dapping you up right now. I had a 22 sleep score. But to be fair, I fudged the numbers a little bit. I went to bed at 9, slept from 9 until midnight, and then woke up at midnight, stayed awake from midnight until 2:30, and then slept 2:30 to 5:15. So I don't think I should be on a 22. I think I should be on a 39 to maybe the mid 40s. But I took my watch off for the second half. Me too, we were twinning. Yes, bro. That's oomph, man. Libby, I saw your article. I can send you a timestamp. I don't know how I would send it to you. I posted in another Discord today, 8:14 a.m. WTF, Libby cap lip article in Defector. You know I was mashing the fucking headline button on my RSS feed. When something like that slides across the RSS feed reader on my phone, I go, what? I'm sorry to hear that the food was not that good, but 100% if I go, I'll check out the Mind Freak burger and maybe the expired Italian ice. I thought you did a great job. Also capturing that strange part of the liminal spaces of America that exist between cities on the interstate. I'm also a sucker for that kind of stuff. You'd be like, damn, there's really a town of 2,800 people that's famous for having a giant golf pencil or something like that. Do we have Exiled in Guyville? Exiled in Guyville here? Check out his platform shoes. Check out his aftershave. Check out America. You're living at it. You're looking at it. But sorry, it's been a while, okay? Am I fucked up? His mic keeps going out intermittently. Ray Matter, you're having serious delusions, and I'm letting you know this as your friend and confidant. You've been crashing out since the stream started 5 minutes ago, saying he's muted, his mic keeps cutting out. Am I going crazy? I'm the only person hearing this. I don't know if you're going crazy. You might just have a fucked up headphone jack or something like that. But yes, it is just you. You could also, check your carbon monoxide detectors. There is always that. Muted? Fuck, you fucking got me again. I tell you, it works every time, man. I think this is gonna be awesome. Muted, you fucking got me again. God damn it, bro. You fucking got me again. I mean, this is obviously great for AOE. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna say it. There's no shot you're pulling an entire French fry out of this. The cheese it looks good, but it's too broiled. You got me with the muted again. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Bro, a recruiter was trying to set up a meeting at 8 p.m. What are they doing on LinkedIn? It's so fucked up that any millennials, tune in. Gen Z, cover your ears. It's so fucked up that Mark Zuckerberg did all that fascist shit and the Cambridge Analytica bomb dropped. Because now when I want to figure out what the fuck is up with my high school classmates. So I gotta type their name into Google and then click on a fucking LinkedIn profile, and it's like them in a suit talking about software as a service innovations and shit like that. I'm like, what, bro? I wanted to see photos of them getting drunk at a house party or something like that. You fucking fucked us, you bitch. I haven't talked to this guy since the end of college, and now I gotta type in his name and find out that like bro's doing data science at Qualcomm or something like that. That just tells me his fucking job, bro. I want to know who the fuck he is. I want to know what he's all about. I want to know his fucking values, bro. Zucked, I'm afraid. That's damn true. He's on LinkedIn. You already know. I'm not trying to throw the baby out with the bathwater is what I'm trying to say. If you're like a normie, don't you kind of have to be on LinkedIn? I thought it was like if you and another person with exactly the same resume apply, but one of you has a LinkedIn and the other one doesn't, like you lose every time. Kind of. Yeah, I don't blame anybody for having LinkedIn. I blame them maybe for like posting. Depending on what they post, I blame them. I like when I have a friend from college and I find their LinkedIn and their LinkedIn posts are all journal articles that they've co-authored. I think that's like an awesome LinkedIn. When I start to see like, 6 posts a day and they're all like self-help for the budding executive class, that's when I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck went wrong? I know, what a world, man. They fucking lied to us. Turns out you can only get a job if you're on social media, bro. What the fuck happened? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not the right guy to be commenting on the state of employment in the world because I have no fucking idea. I was just trying to make a quick joke and now you want me to fucking die? All right, whatever. Just pulled out a long-ass nose hair. Feels amazing. Bob Food. Honestly, I'm dapping you up too. We got lots of twins in chat. We got lots of oomphs. Although I will say, this might be too much information. I think I need to buy a nose hair trimmer like they have in Night at the Roxbury. Because I get a lot of nose hair, and it is pretty gross. And hairless motherfuckers who have been blessed genetically love to say some shit like, it's adaptive. It's literally adaptive to have nose hair. Bro, it's not adaptive. If someone is shorter than you and they look up your nose, they're gonna be like, this guy's fucking gross, man. Look at the fucking jungle growing in there. How is that adaptive? That's not adaptive, that's maladaptive, bro. You're not living the same kind of hirsute lifestyle that I am from the neck down, so don't fucking talk to me. That being said, I thought it was okay to just like use your fingers and like pinch the nose hairs out, but then Kate told me that if your hands are dirty, you can actually pass bacteria from your hands into your nose, which skips the blood-brain barrier and gives you a brain infection that can kill you. So, but then the thing that is weird to me is like, how does the trimmer stop that? Because like the first time you use the trimmer, it should be pretty clean, but like the second time you use the trimmer, isn't it compromised forever? I don't know, man. It does. Maybe you could keep it in like in some Barbasol or Barbasol is a shaving cream, in some Barbicide or something like that, because the trimmer doesn't take out the follicle. Oh, the trimmer doesn't take out the follicle. Plucking creates plucking creates the wounds. It's known for the wounds, Jackbox style. Anyway, we got to get started because each run is like 90 minutes. Damn, 5% complete. Where are my horses? Rip to a legend. What a game, man. Too beautiful to survive. Mr. Bibbles, I think you're going to take some scrap metal armor. Well, what is this? 3x, a weak melee attack that has a chance to hit multiple times. All injuries you get are concussions. You get +3 armor for each concussion you have. This caps at 30. That's kind of awesome. Basically, if we could deliberately get you downed and you would start with a ton of armor in the next battle. This is what scrap metal armor. Odd remote, I kind of hate. Maybe some used glasses gives you a little extra armor as well. It is sCATtebo. Saw my first ice hockey game in Belfast this week. Every time a fight was about to happen, the ref stopped it. I felt robbed. I talk about it all the time. I don't mind fighting in hockey because it's part of the culture, but it is funny to me that it's the only sport that has fighting. And people who are very pro fighting in hockey are like, it's like you can't, they gotta be able to police themselves. But like in the NFL, people are like like crashing into each other at full sprint speed and then like taunting on top of their body. And I mean, I guess they're getting into fights off the field, sometimes with people who aren't even players, which is maybe not okay. But you got me with boxing and you got me with MMA as well. Just had an NBA fight. Yeah, but that shit made the news, which should tell you how irregular it is, man. I forgot this isn't YouTube. I tried to skip forward. Have you not seen Click? It's a cautionary tale, bro. Life's what happens when you're busy making other plans. You're probably gonna spend like 85% of your life bored. You might as well lock in and enjoy it, okay? Give some subs. I'm joking, I'm joking! Librarian, I'm joking if you're watching. You don't have to do it every time. I'm not testing your limits, okay? Hey, Dev KO, thank you. I'm being Dev KO, who has a staff icon. Is there like a button on the staff dashboard that's just like, we'll just print some subs? Is that what it is? Or was that genuinely out of pocket? And I'm assuming the latter, but I just want to know, man. That could be how it's out of pocket. Okay. You don't have somebody going ding, 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 ding. You don't do any QE on subs over there? Staff badge actually means nothing. It means that when I see you in chat, I temper the sort of stuff that I say about the website from time to time. And there's a lot of things I like about the website too. But sometimes we like to, I mean, I'm just not, combo's not necessarily my favorite feature, but that's not your fault. The thieving team versus Maisie. Maisie protects her cool cats and kittens. This is literally Carole Baskin. Maisie, you have now been christened. Sorry, Carole, you've been through a lot in your life, to be honest with you. I don't really want to like heap any more shit on you, but from now on, this is Carole Baskin. Did she kill her husband? I literally don't know, because I'm not her, okay? But did her husband seem like a good guy? Again, I have no idea, but I'm gonna guess no. He was found alive? Was he in Belize like John McAfee? Did he shoot a man named Gray and take his wife to Italy? You know what I'm talking about, Yeti? So this game has nothing to do with mewing? No, I've been, much like Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, I've been mewing for 6 years, and then it turns out that they're just gonna CGI the ball anyway. I don't think they CGI'd the ball, just to be clear. I don't want to put that evil on them. Ranged attack that inflicts 3 bleed. Whoever kills this gets an all stats up and a bonus item. You need the bleed, obviously. Dash forward 1 space, then melee attack with knockback. Eat dirt, bro. You're literally almost dead already. You kind of fucking suck. Why did we get so much mana? Bro, you killed the chicken and got an all stats up? Are you trolling me? Montel Jordan giving you a tour of his coffee shop. This is how we brew it. This is how we... That's pretty good. This is how we brew it. It's Tuesday morn. The party's here on the west side. Designated driver, take the keys to my coffee. Hey, wait, you got something. So I reach for my venti and I pick it up. Give my barista the keys to my credit card. I gotta, you know what? It's gonna need some time in the writer's room. Caffeinated driver, keys to my truck, keys to my cup. So I reach for my venti and I pick it up. Designated coffee has been placed in my cup. We could get there, Eddie Bingo. We could get there. Don't say begging you. Chiblee's got a lot of good bits, and speaking politely, I'm not sure that one's one of them. But it's not Chiblee's fault necessarily. I just possibly, I wouldn't say that that song is in the Hey Soul Sister camp of songs that are so bad that I hate you for reminding me that they exist. But it's close. It's close. It's not a bad song. It's kind of like jazz for people that don't like jazz, I guess. It's kind of like easy to think that it's soulful because of the fact that the guy has like an interesting voice, I suppose. It's kind of like for people that have never heard blues, it's kind of like, is this what blues is like?
And for that, I'll sing you a song. I'm begging you. Bam, 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 baby. I'm begging you.
Wait, this is big. I got a vasectomy last year from a guy in Seattle calling himself Dr. Snip, who claims to have performed over 10,000 vasectomies, making him one of history's greatest monsters if you're Elon Musk. And he only saw 3 cases of PVPS. Every other complication was treatable or temporary. Your loads will be wimpier, though. Love the content. Looking forward to more scrotal anecdotes. It's on my mind. It is on my mind. He's seen 3 in 10,000. The only thing is, like, I would take those odds, because the upside is huge. But the thing is, do I trust the doctor to say he's only seen 3 cases? You might say, like, he's got no reason to lie because he's already bred it anyway. But he might have an ego. He is a doctor, after all. No disrespect to the doctors out there. I'm sure you know some that have an ego. What's the upside? Who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him? Wait, everyone's adding Link the Hero. What did Link the Hero say? Did you hear that Clavicular was mid-jester gooning when a group of... I don't know if I can say that one. Came and spiked his cortisol levels? Jester... What is jester gooning? It's actually... I'm in a unique position to experience the change in culture in real time. I saw, literally on Monday, people started talking about jester maxing and jester gooning. And I'm still here trying to figure out what a choppleganger is, man. Seems like the kind of person who is like all about protecting their friends and family. Please don't adopt this particular vernacular. But I'm something of a jester myself, so it's interesting to me. Guys, why am I on 8 HP? My bad, y'all. I honestly think our mage is kind of insane. They just need a lot of setup time. It's like whenever you do a... like a who would win in a fight, and then someone starts to say, well, they still lose to Batman with infinite prep time. And you gotta be like, well, I didn't know I was talking to a nerd of that level, sorry. I was just trying to see whether Goku or Superman could do it. Then all of a sudden, you know, you're having a little discussion, and they pull out a machinima video as if it's like an objective truth over who would win, and you're like, buddy. I used to work with them. Trust me, I wouldn't take them as an authoritative source on all that much. Check this out. I know that this guy loves to like dash attack. Let's at least make sure he gets messy on the way. Treasure room. Frankenbolts. There's something about Mary. Remember that? Mary Shelley. Yeah. I don't know if you've read the book. How'd you get the Frank above the bolts? Dude, they should make a Frankenstein. There's something about Mary. You... I mean, I think I got you in the pain corner, bro. Like, I'm thinking move on you. Toss you here. And then smack the shit out of you. And then fucking toss you here. And then toss you here. And then toss you here. He doesn't even know where he is anymore, man. Street Fighter 6 gameplay. I'm gonna guess that that's funny. I don't know enough about fighting games to know whether or not it's funny, but it sounds funny. Huge. And we smack you. It was funny? Okay. That's what I like to hear. You're literally not going to kill me. You ever get a new alarm clock, get excited to hear its beep the next morning? Bro, tangential to your story, my mom had a green plastic Kermit the Frog alarm clock as a kid. It made every morning a damn dream come true. I can still picture the clock in my fucking head. I was also telling, Corey was over on Sunday, and he was like looking at this chess clock that I had when I was 12, and I told him, I used to get so bored as an only child in the pre-internet days that I would literally just look at the chess clock and then adjust the time so that it was about to flag, and then watch the flag fall as the clock ticked and go, holy shit, that was fucking awesome. I could do that for like 15 minutes, man, if I got bored. Yeah, like, or my grandpa had a watch, and if you pressed the button, a voice went, "It is now 3:21 p.m." You would just wait for it to tick like another minute and then press the button again. "It is now 3:22 p.m." You're like, holy shit, it fucking works, bro. Why does Marty cry at the end of the movie? No spoilers, please. It's because he knows he's not going to have enough time to play ping pong anymore. A lot of people took the ending in a different way. Take it from someone who's been there. It's because he's like, oh, how am I gonna win the ping pong competition next year? I'm not gonna have enough time to practice. Why is that cat kinda? Daniel, you see Marty Supreme yet? You're kind of the Marty Mouser of Mewgenics, man. No, is it good? It's really, I still think One Battle After Another is good, and I think is better, and I think Uncut Gems is better, but I do think Marty's a 5. The Safdies need to branch out. What, you need them to make a Stardew Valley movie so you can have something cozy to watch for once? This shit's about real life, bro. Nut up. Lock in. Sorry, I love you. I love you. I love you. We need an orange movie so we can follow it. We need an orange movie so we can see it on the white screen. You know what this says? This says class. Long-time chatter, first-time viewer. How you enjoying the game so far? Honestly, it's been so long since there was a goated roguelite that's come out. I think they've actually done it. And it's been so long since there's been, in my opinion, a goated XCOM-like as well. I love Into the Breach. The problem with Into the Breach is, as a streamer, people don't get invested in the story. They just sit there and go, like, it's just a Type A paradise. This has enough style. Into the Breach is an amazing game to play, by the way. To watch, maybe not as much, but this gives you, it gives you a storyline. It gives you cute cats. It gives you something to get invested in, man. It is more of a puzzle game. Yeah. It is Midnight Summers-like. Or is Midnight Summers? It is Midnight Suns-like as well. The problem is, so-called free thinkers when the cats are actually Iron Man. Fuck my chub life. Be dead ass with me. How do we do this? Force him to roll backwards? I was hoping maybe we could immobilize him, but obviously that doesn't really make sense. You're gonna die next turn. What the fuck? I was blocked from healing my own teammate? Oh, because of equipment. Bro, there's nowhere for him to go. I'm sorry, if I move here and Biden Blaster should be over, because there's nowhere for you to roll. There's nowhere to go, bro! Oh, shit. Bro. He's infested the fucker that I killed him with. This is devastating. I should have killed him with a weaker unit. Well, I end my turn. Oh, shit. What do you mean, stop hitting yourself? Oh, wait, we're still gonna win. I can't land the shot, bro. I can't land the shot. Is this a sick joke? I can't do anything. I can't land the shot. I can't move. I can't Biden Blast. You have one more turn anyway? Oh. Do I? It's time for a Biden Blast, man. Wait, but what if he fucking dodges it? Move once. I'm not fucking around. And then it's a full Biden Blast. We still got these lads. Holy shit, we actually landed a shot. I'm not dying to wisps. It's that simple. Holy cow, we made it out. Lego got together with Fyodor, but no kitten was made. Snobber got together with Carly. That's the goat combination, bro. Hachimi got together with Safira de Yanabel and made 2 kittens. Safira de Yanabel started a fight with Marissa and suffered a torn tendon. What's wrong with you? You have goat lineage. You can't be getting into fights. So we'll be sending our worst cats to you. Guillotina is coming for you. What the fuck? I assume you noticed the extremely large cat roaming the city? She got that name from her ability to decapitate cats in a single bite. She had this thing about consuming their victims, caressing their flesh like a lover would as she devoured them. A true sadist. She vanished a while before you showed up, but she's back! Now listen, you only have a few days to prep for her, and this is where you get to use your retired cats. Oh! Legacy cats! Oh shit. That's awesome, bro. Oh no? We literally dumped Marissa. Marissa's nothing, bro. As long as we got a Willa, a Saphira, a Fyodor, and a Baleen, I'm not sweating it. Okay, you do have 15 range, though. That's kind of swag. I guess we would just simmer on this one for a minute. Let me throw... Oh, 7 days? Bro, we have so much time. Yeah, 7 days might actually be like 2 weeks of streams. Oh, 1 second, I was stretching. Stretching you. Put your loving arms down, baby. Maybe he's on to something. Maybe he's fucking on to something, man. Yes, Chiblee, Chiblee. Meow meow to you, Chiblee. Librarian, can I ask you something? Did you watch a Finnish movie just because of the fact that I called out that every single one of your movies that you watch is Japanese? Did you say, I gotta mix this up and watch a foreign movie from Scandinavia as a result of that? Caught. Main gaming scene, that's where we want to go. Have you seen Another Round? Yeah, I've seen Another Round. I've seen every foreign movie. I got lots of videos on Druk. I've got lots of videos on Yee Yee. Yeah, bro. I got a whole series on In the Mood for Love. This looks like Lethal Weapon, bro. This looks like Danny Glover and Mel Gibson walking into a building. I honestly refuse to believe that this is not Lethal Weapon 2 then. The houses actually point to Lethal Weapon 3. Lethal Weapon 3 is all about like fraud in a housing subdivision. I swear it to you, bro. Lethal Weapon 3 is that's Joe Pesci. There's my Joe right there. Joe Pesci with the dyed blonde, like looks like he's from fucking Switzerland. That's awesome, man. He looks so fucking Swiss or German in this picture. That's incredible, man. He looks like RFK. Isn't RFK like 6'8" and shredded or something? Guys, I didn't even tell you. I was at the grocery store on Monday. I don't know. Does anyone give a fuck about this? I was at the grocery store on Monday. I saw Trevor fucking Linden, bro. And you're going to say, how'd you know it was Trevor Linden? A, other like 57-year-old dudes don't look like that. And B, he was tall as fuck. So after I left the grocery store, I Googled Trevor Linden height. And it said, yeah, bro, he's tall as fuck. He's 193 centimeters tall. I saw him at Save-On once. I saw him at Whole Foods once. Dude, Trevor Linden be buying his own groceries at lots of different grocery stores. Did you say anything to him? No, I just, I looked at him a little bit and then like, was like, I think that's Trevor Linden. And then I saw him buy some cheese. Is 193 tall as fuck? Bro, he's 6'4". That's tall as fuck, man. He's not going to be in the NBA, but that's pretty fucking tall. In only his 3rd season, this Raiders... Anyway, he seemed cool. He wasn't like telling the staff to scan the shit individually for electrical interference or whatever. What's the most populated country in Africa? I would 100% say Nigeria. You're Jessica Biel, and for once I don't know the lad from The Hair. It's definitely Jessica Biel, but are you Rami Malek? But like, you're kind of giving Rami. Confirmed. Hello, my daughter.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? What's mommy doing?
For work.
Mommy's doing her work? I just hear her singing in her office. Here. It does say the Northern Lion Live solo show. There is a Ruka. And you know what's crazy? Look at that. Look at the one with Ruka. Yeah. And then look at my shirt. What? Don't take my glasses from it. You want me to do it? You want me to do it like...
Then look at your glasses and look at your headphones.
That's true. It's like I'm wearing
And look at your microphone.
I'm wearing the exact same outfit.
I did the exact same thing.
Do you know this one? What fast food chain offers heart-shaped trays of chicken nuggets or cookies during Valentine's Day?
This guy, no one than Ryan.
I think that it is
Chocolate.
or cookies. Chicken nuggets or cookies. To me, that feels like it could be McDonald's. They have chicken nuggets and cookies. What actress, you know this one, what actress did Tom Cruise proclaim his love for on Oprah's couch in 2005?
No one than Ryan.
Guess what? Katie Holmes. Aren't you impressed that he knows that one? Well, maybe you know this one. Tommy Lee Jones and Josh Brolin played older and younger versions of the same character in this 2012
No one than Ryan.
Northern Lion. I think this one's going to be... You should go up. Mommy's calling you.
I'm hungry.
Can I say something, guys? It's not about Logan Paul. It's about Gatorade, believe it or not. I saw on a streamer was streaming something that showed the odds from the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl happened. And one of the prop bets that they were advertising was what color the Gatorade is. I'm not trying to be the first person on earth to suggest that the proliferation of gambling through every aspect of our culture might have some bad consequences. But if you were the winning team, why wouldn't you just put a whole bunch of money on a kind of Gatorade? Because it doesn't even affect the game, man. They're acting like the color of the Gatorade is like independent and there's no way it could be influenced. But like they could just be like, I put $10 million on yellow Gatorade and then mixed up some yellow Gatorade. Like, listen, I think that it's I'm not saying it doesn't happen because people keep getting arrested. It's less likely that someone would be like, I'm going to shave some points in the Super Bowl. Because that could actually lead to you losing the Super Bowl and then like losing your career. But the Gatorade is free money, bro. The Gatorade is free money. Just be like, hey, coach, let's go with yellow Gatorade. Or just like go into the equipment room and exchange all the blue Gatorade with yellow Gatorade, man. They need to win the game first? Yeah, but it's well, you're not even like guaranteed to lose if you lose the Super Bowl because the other team might have yellow Gatorade too, bro. Yellow Gatorade is ass. That's why they poured it out instead of drinking it. They were originally going to go get a nice glass of Gatorade after they won the Vince Lombardi trophy. Then they said, yellow Gatorade. Pour it on the oldest guy here. Pour it on the oldest guy here to embarrass him. We're not drinking that. I think it's Gatorade, bro. My bad. They changed this. The animation looks better. By the way, if you're European, did you know, sorry, Americans, I need to mog you a little bit. Did you know the average American drinks 30 liters of Gatorade a year? And the athletes, I think the average athlete only drinks like 10 liters a year. But the average dude you see in a Costco has like 4 flats of Gatorade in his cart at all times. It's fucking crazy, man. They love Gatorade down there. Lil Baby or Whitney Houston? We go Whitney Houston. Why? I don't know. What the fuck? This is a fucked up clown world, bro. The average American drinks 4 bottles of Gatorade in their sleep. Exactly. Good time. Good time. 7.3 on good time. I'm fucking crashing out. I'm crashing out. What the hell, man? Pirates of the Caribbean is mogging good time. Fopping Norwegian smoked salmon slices. Can I tell you something legit? If you ever go on a cruise, you're probably going to be like, I'm going to rush the crab. Bro, that's already old news, okay? You're literally going to be in line with like 75 old people who just have plates full of shrimps and crabs. Go to the fucking deli section and get yourself some smoked salmon, bro. You don't want to pay smoked salmon prices at the real grocery store. Pay for the cruise ticket and then eat as much smoked salmon as you want. 12 ounces of it? That's going to be pretty cheap, bro. I think it's going to be like $7.99 to be honest with you. $8.99, $9.49, $10.49. You're trolling my ass. $9.99. Then bring Tupperware? Exactly. You don't even need Tupperware because it's already smoked. You just put that shit in your purse. Smoke your own salmon. Like that dude on the airplane. I remember that. Wasn't he making like chicken wings in the airplane bathroom or something like that? By the way, I just want you guys to know, I don't think you're going to stop because you're addicted, but I know that you vaped in the bathroom on the airplane. Because like the airplane does not ambiently smell that fucking artificially fruity, okay? So when you're in the fucking, and also, I don't know if it's because you're vaping fucking cannabis in there, but you gotta understand that if you're doing a crime like that, here's a little tip from me. Don't flush and then open the door 2 minutes later. The delta time between when you flush and when you open the door should be almost exactly equivalent to 30 seconds, aka the time to wash your hands. But you flushing the toilet and then it takes 90 extra seconds for you to come out and you smell like a sugar-free protein bar when you come out. We all know what the fuck's happening here, okay? They brush their teeth, bro. Ain't no one brushing their teeth on a 3.5 hour flight, man. Be for fucking real right now. What are you going to do about it? I'm not going to do anything about it, but I wish you would stop because I don't want our like flight to get grounded because the smoke detectors start going off in the middle of at 35,000 feet. Plus, I don't want to be scared and also have a scared 5-year-old and then go, it's okay, honey. Probably some 24-year-old with a physical dependency just couldn't wait another 90 minutes to hit their vape. It's vapor, not smoke. You might have a point with that. Honestly, I don't know the chemical composition of either. Smoke is definitely just fucking. It's like if air gets too hot, it becomes smoky. I think you're Sudan. Oh shit. I think you're Egypt. I think you're South Sudan. That's huge because we were about to run into a lot of problems. That was about to be rough. Bro, you look like Switzerland. Really? Bro, you look like Moldova. What the fuck? Bro, you legit look like Mongolia? I don't know. I have no idea. Tajikistan? That's fucked up, bro. Kazakhstan is bigger than that. They made it look so small on this huge background. They scammed me by not putting a banana for scale. Exactly. You got it. Banana for scale. Only the 9th most populous country on Earth. That's a crazy virtue signal. It's problematic to not recognize a country with a lot of people based on its shape in a browser game. Sorry, guys, the mask slipped. What are you talking about, man? Plus, yeah, exactly. It's not even top 5. October 6, 1989, starring Michael Douglas. This must be the place. It's a drama action thriller. It's Fatal Attraction, or the other one, which is called... I know it. It's the one where Sharon Stone uncrosses her legs. Maybe it's not. What is this? An American cop in Japan. Their country, their laws, their game, his rules. 2 New York cops get involved in a gang war between the members of the Yakuza. Mind your own business, bro. That's Black Rain. Damn, the fucking... the cover goes insane. The cover looks amazing, man. Best bagel flavor. Bro, everything won years ago. Get over it. Tom Selleck. 2 men and a baby. Who are 3 men and a baby. Three men and a little lady. Oh, shit. Blue Bloods. Falsely accused, unjustly convicted, determined to survive on the outside, demanding justice once he's on the outside. Jimmy Rainwood. All right, whatever, bro. An innocent man. It looks like he's holding a fucking big ice cream cone. Does not look like a torn photograph. It looks like he's holding a really tall ice cream cone and daring you to eat it. Will you eat the NYPD ice cream? Crazy week. Al Pacino. A crime drama romance from 1989? And Ellen Barkin. Woof, woof. Deception is dangerous, desire is deadly. Frank Keller, he's done 20 years on the force and can't retire. Are you Serpico? Is Serpico even a Sea of Love? Holy shit, bro. This is crazy. I've never heard of any of these movies in my life. Steve Martin? Comedy, drama, romance, family? Okay, I've heard of Parenthood. That's a real one. I've heard of this one. Oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? Those kids are literally being physically abused. He's holding them upside down by their ankles, which can cause a deadly rush of blood to the head, and at best feels mildly unpleasant. And we're supposed to look to this guy as a father figure. Nah, those kids were wilding out. It'll help them grow to 6'4", which is average. That's right. That's right. 193 centimeters. Me setting my grinder height filter to 193 centimeters to 193 centimeters. And what about for height? Ayo! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dick 7. Yeah, man. Yeah. By the way, I said rip Swankie. I'm confused because I looked up Swankie on Wikipedia and it seems to imply that she is not deceased. But the movie Nomadland, unless I'm mistaken, did end with like this movie's dedicated to Swankie, like 1941 to 2021, like title card or something. But she's also, she's doing like a Kevin O'Leary, Marty Supreme thing. She's playing herself, but she's like, it's a fictionalized version of herself. So I don't know, maybe that Swankie died. Like the character died, but the real Swankie has lived to chill another day. I don't know, man. Imagine you get a movie dedicated to you. It gets a 2.4 on Letterboxd. Dude, they're probably, I bet like Beverly Hills Ninja's in there. Chiblee, did you really give Swiss Army Man a 1 out of 5? I'm putting you on blast, bro. You tortured me with the, I'm begging you. I'm gonna air you out over your Swiss Army Man rating. I mean, 1 out of 5 is kind of crazy. Was it in your, I'm watching movies while looking at my phone era? 250 games played and 250 plus PIMs. This is almost every person that's ever played in the NHL, I would imagine at this point. Let's go with some crazy shit. Let's go with some fucking Eddie Shore shit. Let's go back to 1926, bro. This is, unironically, this is goals. This is the type of look I'm trying to cultivate right here. This dude looks like he would fuck you up. Like this, you don't want to wrestle this dude. This dude is he's like a UFC fighter 70 years before the UFC existed. I'm gonna play No Country. I'm gonna say that people are gonna be like, that's not an action movie, it's a drama. Fuck, they were right the whole time. The worst part is, we're still doing the damn discourse. People only care about the genres. It's an action movie, bro. How is No Country for Old Men not an action movie? Have you seen top 10 Anton C. Sigma moments? They're all action. She played Kickapoo.
Alpha, a noun meaning the first letter of the Greek alphabet. This word.
I saw people in chat saying she's in Wicked, and then I thought they were saying Alphaba.
Graphologist, a noun meaning a specialist in graphology. Graphologist, a noun meaning.
I have absolutely no idea what a graphologist is. Sounds like you're a scholar in Red versus Blue.
Sinuously, a adjective meaning of a serpentine or wavy form. Winding. Sinuosis originates from.
Sinuously.
Glyceraldehyde, a noun meaning a sweet crystalline compound C3H6O3 that is formed as an intermediate in carbohydrate metabolism.
Glyceraldehyde. Next.
Avifauna, a noun meaning the birds or the kinds of.
Avifauna. Next.
Paraffin, a noun meaning a.
Next.
Pinetum, a noun meaning a plantation of pine trees, especially a scientific collection of living coniferous trees. This word originates from the Latin term penis. Pinetum, a noun meaning.
Oh, that's really good. A graphologist, you troll. That's a fucking Joe Louis, bro. Am I insane? This is from fucking Canada. Wagon wheels. Yeah, it's a fucking, isn't it Joe Louis and a wagon wheel the same shit? Kids used to bring this shit to school all the time, man. Of course I yum it. Kids were eating it for years. People would fight you for those. I used to occasionally eat a Joe Louis, and then one time I grabbed one from the pantry, and I bit into it, and it was like infested with mold. And then I've never eaten another one since, and the concept of them grosses me out. That shit happened to me when I was like 9. I will never forget. I did like an O caramel from time to time. Same, but I was like 11. Maybe we got the same batch, man. People love the South African barbecue, right? But I do have to say, sausage roll is pretty good, man. I like a sausage roll. Damn. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. That looks crazy. That looks like a NASA shot from the moon, and this looks awesome. Sausage roll overrated. Don't take this the wrong way, but you might be from the United Kingdom. Because in North America, people that are under the age of 60 do not eat sausage rolls. Like, you have to go to a bakery that was opened by someone in like 1947 when Canada was still more British than American to find sausage rolls. In the UK, I know they're everywhere because I was eating them like, 2 times a week. I had a girlfriend from the UK. She hyped them up. I was disappointed in them. I mean, what would you expect? It's just bread. I'm mad at you now for your high expectations. It's bread and sausage, mate. It's bread and sausage. You eat it, it's bread and sausage. It does what it says on the tin. I'm mad on the sausage roll's behalf. Also, for some reason, even though a sausage roll is a sandwich, and sandwiches are $13 now, a sausage roll is still like $3.99. It's like it's that and the banh mi. That being said, sausage roll you do have to have 2 if you wanna stay satiated for any length of time. They got damn iceberg lettuce on the nachos. In Kansas? Now, listen, when the nachos are fucked up in the UK, like, I kind of expect it, because, like, they had to lose something crossing the ocean. But iceberg lettuce on the nachos in Kansas? It's coleslaw. Oh, I see, it's a barbecue nacho. I give it to it. This is just a mess. Bro, it's hot dog with pepperoni and cheese by a mile. This is insulting. It's the smash burger, if you want to call it that. I think they hit it a little too hard, but it doesn't look that bad. I mean, the meat and potato pie looks like a pretty good example of a meat and potato pie. But a pulled pork roll is tastier, but it's pretty small. And honestly, if I may, 2 non-alcoholic cocktails, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't drink, but I just don't want to drink like a non-alcoholic gin and tonic. I just don't, especially given that the non-alcoholic gin and tonic is like $9. I get that it's added on top of this combo deal, but still. Is that not just tonic? If you're lucky, it's just tonic, bro. If you're unlucky, they use some fuck-ass like non-alcoholic gin. So it tastes like bad gin with tonic. Also, you're real for saying tonic is insane. For a drink that tastes like that to have so much sugar is a betrayal. How is it possible that the tonic is the worst soda for your health that you could possibly drink, but tonic is also a word that's synonymous with drink that heals you for 40 HP? Have you seen how they make it? To be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea how they make it. I thought it might be like an industrial byproduct when you manufacture insulin or something like that. Fuck it, I still go with that. 43%? Ground meat concoction? Honestly, fuck you. That literally looks good, man. Don't call it a concoction and put your finger on the fucking scale. When this person wrote cheesy chips, you don't think they could have found some poetic license and been, cheesy chips, I guess? Ooh, they told me it was cheesy chips or something like that. Instead, you got to put your finger on the scale. That's so insane to me and insulting. And it's the worst part is that there's so many people out there that think they're free thinkers, and they totally got incepted by the fact that it said concoction. I got to be honest, this looks really good. Whatever. The fifth book of Euclid's Elements all concerns what thing? That's just the quotient of 2 mathematical expressions. It's a fraction. Nearly as famous as pi, blank represents a number near 1.618 that's also known as the golden... Are you trolling me? What if I told you a ratio and a fraction are the same fucking shit? What if I told you a ratio and a fraction are the same fucking thing? I want my point. They aren't? They are, man. They are. Okay, express 1.617 as a fraction. Easy, bro. 1,617 over 1,000. I want my point. Next time I log into this game, I want my point. English people of French descent. 15th century English monarchs. Lords of Glamorgan. Sounds like a show on E. House of York. Younger sons of dukes. People of the War of the Roses. You're fucking Mr. Lancaster. Wait, you're probably Mr. York. You're probably Henry II, bro. Richard III. Fuck you. You look like fucking Christopher Walken, bro. What were you doing out on the battlefield looking like Christopher Walken? This war, I can't really do a good can't do a good Christopher Walken impression. He fucking does look like Chris Walken. Can we Grok compare them, please? 21st century American Jews, Marty Mauser. 21st century rapper who died in 2018. You're Mac Miller. That's it. Mac Miller. The number of times in my head I tried to go, is it Miller or DeMarco, was actually out of control. This whole era of music just passed me by, to be honest. Same. At least it's not just me. I almost typed Annie DeFranco. 1957 science fiction novels adapted into films critical of religion, libertarian science fiction books. There should only be about 1 trillion of those. Oh, by Ayn Rand, set in New York City. Do yourself a favor, listen to kids. I listen to a kid every day. She says, Daddy, look at this. I might be a fucking legend. You wouldn't fucking drop me off this shit. Not after a fucking gambit like that to start with. Did you guys see the first ever hole-in-one in TGL history?
Here we go! It happened!
I did. I think the announcers knew, though. They were like, let's see if this is the shortest hole in TGL. Let's see if finally someone can hit a hole-in-one. Neil Shipley walks up and just hits a hole-in-one. Bro, you expect me to believe that that wasn't scripted? Especially considering, like, you just hit the ball into the screen. I'm not saying that there's no such thing as, like, golf simulators, but, like, they could have easily just hit the ball into the screen and then put a little algorithm in there that was like, turn this shit into a hole-in-one. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Huge. You know that Gatorade's yellow. Sorry, did you say Chiblee? Chiblee got a hole-in-one in TGL? Yeah, and he did it while jester gooning. Is a McDouble still a fit meal? Yes. Yes, I'm afraid. Sadly, a McDouble's still a fit meal. Thank you so much. Well, wait, it also depends on how old you are. If you're under 40, I think it's a fit meal. If you're over 40, I think you finally gotta accept that you gotta eat like more salads and stuff. I say that as somebody who's rapidly approaching that age. I guess I'm approaching it at like the same speed as everybody else, but swag. What if I run 50 miles a week? You'll be skinny, but the saturated fat still does something to your arteries. But again, if you're under 40, you literally can't have, it can't hurt you. Your HP, you're invulnerable. From birth, well, literally, not from birth, but from like age 12, they cast an invulnerability spell on you. At 40, it expires though. It lasts 28 turns. Lads, I'm about to walk off into the sunset, a damn hero. Oh! Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Vandal, real quick, 1 second. I'm on my movie maxing arc. You know, I've seen almost 30 movies in 2026 already. Not 30 movies from 2026, although I do want to see Send Help. That's insane. I really locked in on the bike, man. It's amazing what you can do if you don't rot your brain with gacha. No disrespect to everyone in the chat. I know you're still... It's not even bad to play like Uma Musume, okay? At least as long as you do it while you're exercising. Just sitting down in your chair, like in your house, I don't know about that. But like, If you're like exercising or you're on like a subway or something like that, I get it. I get it. Hilarious how much the death of character's father drives the film, given that the moment of his death is so blah. And his mother is there too, but you wouldn't know it from how little blah or director seems to care. Peak director. Damn. Hopelessly colored by the increasingly comic portent of its massively popular sequels and their aggressively vocal fans, this nevertheless remains an idiosyncratic, relatively clean take on material that at least cinematically had strayed so... Okay, 1 second. Using them to show seeds of ambivalence towards the very idea of the character power fantasy, and managing to keep those elements organized given other genre films' attempts at an ideological point of view. Shame he never really got around learning how to shoot a fist fight. Is it possible that you're Dune, man? I don't think there's ever been a serious character movie. Just a bunch of... It's James Bond. It's James Bond. No. No. No, it's not. What, they don't like falafel? You don't mess with the Zohan? Could not take blank character seriously when he wore a suit. Oh, it's Batman! Batman Begins! This was Marty Supreme in 2005, bro. I don't care if this is, it outs me as a normie. I would be so honored to be a normie to begin with. I watched Batman Begins before The Dark Knight came out, and when that was pretty good. Then I watched The Dark Knight, and I went, fuck Batman Begins. Batman Begins can't hold a fucking candle to The Dark Knight. And then after like 10 years, people were like, no, man. Batman Begins is actually the patrician's choice for the best in the trilogy. And I went back and I watched Batman Begins, and I was like, this shit is not as good as The Dark Knight, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. This shit is not even close to as good as The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is fucking awesome. I'm sorry to tell you. Don't really get it. Liam Neeson, he doesn't do anything in the whole movie. He's pulling strings in the background. All right, bro. Well, in The Dark Knight, there's a fucking clown blowing shit up in the foreground. The important thing is, as anything but The Dark Knight Rises as your favorite, and it's fine. But I do feel like The Dark Knight's really good, man. Anyway, is my favorite VTuber live? She went live. Okay. I'll send you over there. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully with a better than 22 sleep score, too. We should be so lucky, bro. Later. Komodo Town. Just took out Komodo Town. I just got downed. You know, revived me. Now we're heading eastbound. Now we're at the gates of Canada. See the boss and kill him later. Take me to Canada. Wanna kill the boss. Stop the Mongol invasion. And lives been lost. I really want to Tsushima with you. You could be the ghost of Tsushima. The ghost of Tsushima.